Alexandria Nicole. You can talk about Prosper, talk about Woodinville, kind of next steps. Maybe I'll lead in there with what wines you're producing as we run through the lineup. You have any new releases?
We have Petite Syrah. We got it.
All right, great.
We'll figure it out, but I usually do very shit at these things. That's all right.
That's all right. And then you probably, what's the volume like? Is it pretty?
I'd say be as loud as you can.
Loud as you can. Just like really project. All right. Let me know whenever you're ready.
1 minute, right?
Just 1 minute worth of time right now.
Go for it.
You ready? That's kind of low. Oh, you're doing a little Alexandria Nicole.
All right, go for it.
We're on. All right. Hey, Jarrod, it's good to be with you. It's awesome. My name is Josh with DrinkNectar.com, and I'm here with the incomparable, the amazing Jarrod from AlexandriaNicole. So what do you think of this event?
That's a great event. It's
you
good
come every year?
Yeah, we try to.
Just a blast?
Yeah, it's really good because of trade. They come in, they show your wares and stuff, and then you get the public after that, and it works out real well.
So AlexandriaNicole, I've been to your awesome tasting room in Woodinville. Beautiful you have there, but I know you're based in a couple locations.
Yeah, we
so
just opened.
Tell us a little bit about AlexandriaNicole as a whole.
As a whole, we started as a large vineyard, Destiny Ridge Vineyards.
Okay.
We have just finished planting our last acreage on that. We have 267 acres planted vines. That's 327 total. But so we're virtually a larger vineyard. We sell 90%. And we were making this year, actually backing down about 9,000. Last year we did around 13. Do some other custom work, custom labels and stuff. But we do a lot of different varietals. We have 22 different varietals in the vineyard.
22 in the vineyard.
Yeah.
So now with what you have in the vineyard, how much of that do you make for yourselves? I mean, are you doing 22 different spans?
Yeah, we actually are probably doing way too many wines. It's a lot of it's just because it's fun. A new varietal come on, you try it. And, a lot of the wines I make are blends, and so even if it's a cab back, but I use up to 25% of other varietals. Sir? Correct.
And also in Woodinville.
Yes.
And you have something new coming out in the works, right? For a new tasting room?
Yeah, actually Saturday and today were the first, it was kind of a soft opening for us there at the Hollywood Schoolhouse.
All right, you guys, you're watching this Saturday and today, the Hollywood Schoolhouse, and from now going forward, you guys are going to be there?
Correct.
And you're still going to have the other tasting room?
We are.
Okay.
We do a lot of special events, and so what we want to do is be able to offer the special events and not have to shut down the Hollywood location.
That's cool.
At the Hollywood location, we actually have some food there as well.
Cool.
And so we have 5 different menu items and stuff. So.
Well, I mean, I loved, if you haven't been to the other tasting room in Woodinville, just the way you transformed an industrial space really is impressive, and you've got the secret door to go back into the back room. That's pretty awesome. So the next steps you have for, actually no, I want to go back to the varietals you talked about, and you have like 22 different varietals. What's like the most obscure kind of thing that you're growing in your vineyard?
Most obscure, well, we have like Tempranillo, that's not very common. We got Malbecs and Grenache, we have Petit Verdot, a lot of people have Petit Verdot, Petit Syrah, and some other fun stuff like that. We got Viognier, Roussanne, Marsanne, which those are in whites, are kind of abstract. And we make actually a nice little blend called Shepherd's Mark out of that. And then, your typical, we got Limburger, which there's not a lot of Limburger.
So you do have Limburger, all right.
Yeah,
so Kiona and you guys.
Yeah, we're probably one of the largest growers of Limburger with 9 acres.
Really?
Yeah, ironically, because there's just not a lot out there in the state.
I love Limburger. I mean, people don't really, it's kind of an obscure name.
Yeah, they
heard the cheese. All right, so what am I drinking here? A cheese or something? But it's a nice wine.
It makes a nice wine. We actually do a little co-fermenting with Syrah with that.
Right.
That brightens up the color a little bit and gives it a little bit more structure to it.
What are you noticing right now that's starting to be like shining really well? I know Malbec's getting a lot of interest and attention in the state, but are you seeing the same thing? Or?
Yeah, we're seeing, Malbec is, we've had Malbec since we started, and I do a standalone Malbec, but I use a lot of that in all my wines as a blending component. It's a great mid-palate. Sure. And it has some spice on it, but the color, you can't beat color.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
it's either that or Syrah, and it really does a really nice job as a blending wine. I see it keep building strength. Yeah.
Anything else you see that's showing really well in the vineyard?
showing really well in the video. You know, the cabs and the Syrahs. Unfortunately, Syrahs for some reason, you know, I think they're phenomenal and great varietal, but it's just tough to sell.
Right.
We do really well. We do a couple different varietals of Syrah. We do a Sara Lee clone and the Phelps clone and stuff, and so we're happy with it.
All right. Now, before we get into the wine, I want to ask you, because you guys do a phenomenal job on social media.
Thank you.
Really, when I talk to other people about how a winery should use social media, I mention you and a couple other wineries, because whoever's doing it, yourself, your wife, maybe some people in your tasting room, you use it to engage your customers.
Yeah.
So what have you seen that has been one of the benefits out of social media for Alexandria Nicole?
You know, I think you can reach a lot more people that you wouldn't normally be able to reach, and we're considered a small winery, and so marketing dollars are crucial. Where you put those are very important, and this gives you an opportunity to kind of spread that out a little bit, and for you're reaching actual people, the tangible people that really are interested in that forum. So it's been great for us, and we've had some great help with Right for Wine, and then my wife did a lot of it, and a lot of the girls inside the tasting room and stuff. So it's been a big market. We want to continue that. We've reached over 1,000 different members and stuff.
Twitter people,
on Facebook and on Twitter and stuff, and we're going to continue to grow that.
I was kind of disappointed I wasn't picked for the case you gave away. I mean, I don't know. I seem a little slighted on that.
We'll shoot for 2,000.
All right. We'll see. I'll push it to 2,000. We'll get you there. All right. So have you used that then to promote the events you have? I mean, everything you have going out?
Yeah, we, I don't think we've done a great job at it, but we're definitely, we understand that there's more opportunities out there, and we're going to definitely push more. Like today, we announced that the new tasting room was opening. We didn't do it Saturday because I'm a little nervous about how we're going to all go.
Work through the kinks.
Yeah, and kind of a softer format. But I think it's going to be a great form of marketing for everybody. And I think the wineries need to get on involved with it because it's moving.
Awesome. Well, what do you have here that you brought over for us?
This is a Corey Butte. It's a Cab Merlot, Cab Franc, and Malbec and Syrah. So it's not true Bordeaux, but it's ironically it does pretty well for us, and it's kind of
it's like the standard.
Yeah, standard.
I think I actually might have a bottle of this at home, but I haven't opened it yet. So why don't you give us a little pour?
Try that.
Describe it to people so they know, straight from the horse's mouth. And I'm not calling you a horse.
I've been called worse.
I know. But straight from the winemaker, what can somebody expect out of this?
You know, the vineyard produces a lot of minerality because it's shallow soils and on top of broken salt, so you get a lot of minerality notes out of it. But the fruit forward is what we're really still looking for in this, and it's got some good stuff.
It's in there. So
for me with winemaking, it's about balance. Like you get the aromatics front, mid, and finish, and that's a good wine. That's what we shoot for in all of our wines. And I think the acid and the balance are.
Well, let's give it a sip.
Tastes like wine.
It tastes like wine, but it tastes like really good wine.
Thank you.
So let's tell people just watching this now or watching it later, replay. Woodinville tasting room hours. What do you have for that?
That's a good question. I should call someone. No, actually, I think we're Thursday.
7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
Yeah, it seems like it. Thursday through Monday, I think.
Okay, Thursday through Monday.
I should probably find
so
that
check
out.
the website at Alexandria Nicole.
That's the next customer.
So what is the website? What is the website address?
www.AlexandriaNicole Cellars.
Alexandria Nicole Cellars, and on Twitter you're at ANC Wine.
Correct.
Okay, no S, just ANC Wine. And his Facebook is ANC Wine as well?
Yeah.
All right, so check them out on Twitter and Facebook, ANC Wine. Also their website, AlexandriaNicoleCellars.com. All right.
All right. That's a wrap.
Eric.
Hey.
It's good to meet you.
That's the signature.